Hey, so as you know, I was targeted by Twin Flame Universe, Sam Vaknin, Richard Grannon, and a bunch of other people in the social media sphere who want to be influencers and celebrities and things like that. So they have this cult where they target people with surveillance abuses and FISA. False report you so that they can have access to cloning and mirroring your devices and using NSA surveillance resources on you. Now, you know that the NSA information was leaked by Snowden and General Michael Flynn, and that they're related to all this psychological operation, PSYOP, fifth generation warfare crap, which is what this network is. It's supposed to be their play on in-group, out-group polarization. Well, this is the perfect little group of chosen representatives, and they get to persecute other people. Yeah. By false reporting them and then entangling them in their mentally ill scripts. So they targeted me, and then they tried to steal all my intellectual property and turn it into some basis for an application on healing and sort of like psychology that they were starting, sort of like better health. All of this is my intellectual property. It's also my idea. They got it from my writing on the narcissistic slash empath paradigm there, and all my research on those sort of behavioral traits or personalities. I'm the one that's into psychoanalysis and psychology, and I'm the one that usually writes about that and usually writes about the self. They glommed onto all of my interests through their surveillance abuses and then tried to like clone my personality and interests and pretend as if that was them. There's like hundreds of people in this network that are all sitting here pretending that my character and my personality is their identity and who they are. And that's all from basically just targeting me with hacking, cloning, stalking, and then sitting here trying to sort of like reduce my identity into this profile that they're all attempting to narrate around. So these people have been sitting here since 2021, basically, suppressing me, repressing me, and attempting to speak for me about their targeting of me. So these are the criminals. They targeted me. They stole my intellectual property. They forged a bunch of documents so that they could pretend like they have ownership over my content, or somehow I'm working with them in a partnership or in a marriage or something like that. So they recruited Mac Barnes Hopkins. I'm not married to that man. I'm not in a relationship with him. I'm not juggling him. He's not juggling me. We're not anything. He's actually a deadbeat, okay? We don't have any relationship of any sort. He doesn't pay any bills of mine. He doesn't pay child support. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't even live in my freaking country. So for this network of freaking morons to come up with this narrative just blows my mind, because how the hell is that all happening with some phantom person who doesn't live in my country, you idiot? Okay, there's like professionals behind this shit too. Like they scammed lawyers into it. They scammed a judge or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's the FISA process that they're talking about here, where they're reporting people in sort of like a closed court case system, because nobody tells you anything. They just start stalking you. They just start hacking and stalking you and then projecting their mental illness at you through all of these videos. That's what they do. So this network is sitting here pretending like I'm in a fraudulent marriage, which, by the way, they have one of these nutter-ass women pretending to be me physically in the real world, like showing up, going into court, pretending to be me at the bank and all this type of stuff, because while they're exploiting my identity, they're making money for it, and they have to put it somewhere, and they're pretending as if I'm in partnership with them in some way. I am not. I am not in partnership with these psychos. They're literally a network of bums who want to be social media influencers and who were put on as informants to target and persecute people through mirroring their identities on social media while those people are being hacked and stalked and targeted with surveillance abuses. Okay, so this is like Palantir and all of them. This is their idea of abundance and UBI, paying these people to target people, to stalk people, to persecute people, and then giving them an allowance, basically, basically, so that they can pay their bills or their hotel fees, or so that they can manifest, because this cult is obsessed with manifestation, but they don't actually do any work. They just manifest stalking people and then gaining ideas through the people that they stalk. So they call themselves blessing blockers because they just sit there stalking people and then stealing from people and stopping opportunities for other people while they attempt to transfer those opportunities to themselves via their peepers, just stalking, listening, eavesdropping 24/7. This cult is a group of traffickers, child pedos, scumbags, assorted freaks, mentally ill losers, and they operate openly, targeting, stealing identities, engaging in fraud, and self-incriminating, reporting on their own crimes every day like the idiots they are. It would be nice if you could arrest them. It would be really nice if somebody could do something about the crime other than whine about it online and not actually do anything because they're the freaking criminal. It would be really nice.